jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle rock, rock. Jingle bells swing, jingle, jingle bells ring. Snowing. Hey you guys, good morning or good evening or good afternoon whenever this video finds you. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Jamie. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you're feeling my content so far for Vlogmas, and make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you can stick around for the rest of Vlogmas and until forever, because you're my friend now. Okay, period. Living in the hood is like this every 20 minutes. So happy Monday. Like I said, happy new week. I hope this week is productive and happy and fulfilling for you. I hope you accomplish some goals or get a couple steps towards those goals that you're trying to accomplish. You know, we're trying to finish out the end of this year very, very strong. So, you know, I feel like we're all just, trying to put our best foot forward. And I just want to let y'all know that I see y'all out here and I'm doing the same thing. So I'm sending you good energy, and thank you so much if you send it back to me. But every Monday, I journal every day, twice a day, once in the morning when I first wake up and once in the evening. Now, I've been up since around 3:45-ish. My cat was literally screaming at the door, trying to get in, and I actually heard it and woke up, and I've been up ever since. It's like 6 o'clock now. But yeah, I literally scrolling on my phone. Like, got on a TikTok rabbit hole, was just scrolling, and I put a screenshot up on the screen and tag her username and make sure I put all her information below. Make sure you go check out this video. But it was a good exercise that I think I wanted to do, and every Monday I try to do a little bit of shadow work, a little bit of inner work, just whatever I find that I feel like, that resonates with me, that I feel like, could really help me in a great way. But in the video, she described me to a T as far as, what childhood looked like for me.
Excuse me. I just wanted to remind you that a side effect of trauma that we don't speak on enough is not knowing who you are. A lot of us were raised in households where we were taught to stay in a child's place, which often meant that our feelings, our desires, our emotions, our opinions were not validated. We were taught to be seen and not heard. We were taught to not ask why. A lot of us weren't even asked our opinions or our feelings on important decisions that impacted our lives, like whether or not we should move or change schools and things like that. Instead, a lot of decisions were made for us. A lot of our questions were shut down, which really did nothing but teach us to block our emotions, go with the flow, and simply follow directions. Now, as adults, many of the children who grew up that way don't really know who they are. They're struggling with finding themselves and their true personality. So I just wanted to give a small suggestion on how you can start doing the work to find out who you really are and how you really feel. That way you can become the leader of your own life and the manifester of your own destiny.
The video hit me and I was like, wow, like that's literally me. I'm trying to figure out who I am as a person, what I like, what I don't like. And I feel like, I've been doing that work all year. I never thought to like make a list of, what I like and a list of what I don't like, just so I can like physically see, I have what I like list is very long, surprisingly. And I feel like I've made progress, because if I would have made this like in January of this year, this list would have been like 3 or 4 lines and I would have been stuck. I would have had to come back. But I was just, jotting things down. So I just kind of want to share some things with you and some things I learned about myself. I really just want to talk about this what I don't like column specifically, but I'm going to start with the what I like column. I'm just going to name a few, because as you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but as you can see, it's literally a whole page. And but the what I like column, spending time alone, getting dressed up, hair, nails, makeup, feet, cute outfit, the whole tea. Creating YouTube videos or content in general. I love fashion, photo shoots and runway shows,
going out to eat, as y'all just seen in my other vlog, shopping, DIY projects. I like to dance. I love animals. I like being of help or of service to others. I love traveling, visiting new places, learning new things. Going to the beach is a thing for me. Driving on road trip. I don't know. Yeah, those are a few of things that I like. Because like I said, in the beginning of the year, if I would have wrote this, it would have been like 4 things and I would have been struggling. Because the point of her video was to write out, what you like and what you don't like, because we often get caught up in going with the flow when you don't know who you are. And I basically want to stop going with the flow and do things that I actually enjoy, that allow me to connect with people in these spaces that I enjoy, so that, you get what I'm going with this. Over to the what I don't like column. Being ignored or played with like I'm dumb. Having my feelings devaluated or disrespected. Disrespect of any kind. Taxes. Racist people. Homophobia. Waiting on people. Being late to anything, anywhere. I hate being late. Being broke, or just not having what I need, not having my own car, place, those type of things. Getting drunk. I've discovered recently that I really don't like getting drunk, and I've never been a person that gets like blackout drunk, don't remember what's going on that next day. I've never been like that, even on my 21st birthday. Like, I just I don't like it because I don't like throwing up. So, but just alcohol in general, I don't know if it's just because of my age or what, but child, I be down bad after 2-3 shots maybe. So getting drunk is a no. I'm cool. I know my limit. I stop there. I'm good. Let's see. Stressful situations and anxiety. Too many dudes outside the gas station. Why do y'all be outside the gas station all the time? Like, what do y'all get from that? That was a random thing. I don't like cocky people or people who think they're better than the next. Yeah, like there's some more on here. I can keep going. Like I said, this is what I don't like side. I can keep going, but I just want to touch on a few things, because there was a theme going on here within this list. So yeah, let's get into that. And excuse this cord, my projector is up there and I need to figure out like a better situation. But for now, that's what it is. But yeah, so the theme that I found in this what I don't like list, as far as being broke, not having my own, as far as, car, place, things like that, not having my own space, to be me, to decompress, to live in my own skin, death, not sleep in stressful situations. I have a problem with security. Security or feeling secure for me is a very big thing. I don't know where that came from, because I've had a pretty, quote, stable household growing up, but security is mandatory, and that's why I work as hard as I do. And I'm always disappointed when I put myself in situations alone or with people. It's usually behind relationships, to be honest, where I give up my security that I have going on to merge with theirs, and they don't provide that security. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm in the situation now, because I just encourage women, don't give up your independence for no man, regardless of what they're saying. I understand they might love you, they might care about you, they might see a future with you, but always have your own shit until, you know what I'm saying, it's solid. And when I mean solid, it's like solid. Your name, his name on stuff. Things are, solid. So yeah. Another theme that I saw is something I've been working on is my confidence. I feel like I'm a pretty averagely, is that a word? Averagely, average confident person. However, there is some things that will make me feel like I'm insecure, and the first one, like I said, is not having my own, or not feeling like, I'm stable, because that really does play a big role in how I, because if I'm stable, I can feel free to have fun, but if I'm not stable, I don't feel free. I feel like I have 1,000,001 things I need to do. I have 20 million ways to figure out how I'm about to do this and do that, and that's stressful, and you're not giving yourself space to be who you are. You just worried about all of these things. So that's number one. And then number two, where I feel like my confidence is affected, is where I feel like I've been ignored a lot as far as my opinions and my feelings on emotion, situations, and topics. A lot of people will downplay your opinion. One, especially if you're a woman, because they automatically, especially when it comes to men, for some reason, sometimes, not all men, but sometimes they always contribute what you're saying as just being overly emotional. And that's not always the case. Women have emotions too, and they're allowed to express their emotions. That doesn't mean they're erratically emotional. No, women are not just docile, silent creatures here for y'all maid services and sexual enjoyment. We actually have opinions, and we gonna stand on our lives because this is our lives too. In my life, I've always been shy to not speak up, to say things, and that's why I feel like it kind of took me so long to start my YouTube and maintain my YouTube. This is the longest and as many videos as I've posted on this channel. The other ones I have removed, but this is the longest consistent. I'm doing Vlogmas. I made a commitment. I'm going to stick to it even when I'm tired. I don't have a video idea. Y'all are going to get something today. Me working towards just owning my opinion, owning my voice, and loving the sound of my voice when I speak, because I do have something of value to say, and I do have something of value to bring to the table. Everything is not always materialistic and of standard as far as when it comes to social status. A lot of things are inner work. I stand very heavily on inner work because I'm a good reader of energy. I will tell if your energy is off, if you're up to something and you're around me. I'm going to remove myself. I'm going to say, hey, if this is a friend of a friend, I'm going to say, hey, listen, you need to watch that person because their energy is off. It's giving very much. And I usually be 99.9% right. And I say 99.9% right because the times where I quote haven't been right, those times haven't been exposed yet. So I stand heavily on my intuition, and I think I need to basically own my intuition and know that I'm right, especially when I'm expressing myself and calling people out on their bullshit of things that they need to correct, because I feel like, not that I'm obligated, but I feel like it's my duty to teach people sometimes, especially when they're coming around me with topics of homosexuals or anything regarding the LGBTQIA community, racist, slavery, black economic structures, things, just very heavy topics, politics, healthcare, imprisonment, crimes, that whole imprison jail cycle. I really stand very heavily on a lot of topics, and I do feel like I have good opinions to attribute to these topics, but because in my past people never took me seriously, especially if you're pretty. I do think I'm pretty. I believe I am good looking. My mom said I'm a funny looking child. I can look funny looking, but I feel like every woman is beautiful in their own right. So I'm saying, as far as when you dressed up looking your best and you're offering an opinion that is contrary to a quote alpha male, that's what they want to call themselves, but they're really betas, because alpha males speak for themselves. But when you're calling people out, they like to discredit you and say that you don't know what you're talking about. And when you say, well, why, it usually has something to do with tied to your femininity or your emotional nature. And I feel like it's just time to end that stigma. So yeah, that's kind of what I learned about myself. I feel like as far as with my what I like column, I do need to start indulging in these things more. I have, random things on here like dancing, candles, animals, DIY projects, shopping, putting outfits together, lookbooks, lashes, makeup, hair, creating hairstyles, photo shoots, those type of things. I'm really been actively trying to get back into that. I feel like I owe myself, to give myself, my inner child, my teenage child, and my current self the things that they need, because at the end of the day, there's no relationship stronger, and there's no relationship that will last as long as the one that you have with yourself. And it's very important to love on yourself and learn your flaws or your shortcomings so that you can, put some emphasis behind and correcting them. So like I said, the big issues that I see as far as the what I don't like is stability, something that I'm working on now. That's why y'all see me at work almost every damn day. And even outside, I'm not even vlogging my whole day, so even outside of work, I am getting to the bag. Like, I got shit to do, you know what I'm saying? And then my other one, as far as, owning my voice, I feel like I'm practicing that, and I'm going to stand on that with my YouTube, and I'm going to try not to cut as much as my conversation out that I had, because I feel like I said, I feel like these things are important and needs to be said. So you guys, let's start a conversation in the comments. How do you feel about this? If you watched the video, which I encourage you to highly do, how do you, did you go ahead and make the list? How did that look for you? What did you learn about yourself? I want you to come back and visit this video, and comment below so we can have a conversation about, what we learned. Because the important thing in life is to always learn from yourself and your mistakes. It's you versus you. It's you versus you. It's not you versus anybody you see outside. It's not you versus your workplace. It's not you versus people on Instagram. It's you versus you. As long as you are doing better than you were yesterday, last week, last year, that's the important thing. And can't nobody take the inner work that you're doing to become a decent human being, basically, and not be shitty. Because it's a lot of people that are shitty out here, and I feel like I respect those and I give kudos to those, and I will always clap for those who I see who are trying to do the inner work to fix, like I said, their flaws and their shortcomings, because I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, nobody is perfect, and we all just have to strive to be a decent human being. If you believe in God and Jesus, strive to be like Jesus, strive to be in God's likeness. That's my goal. So, I hope you guys start a conversation down below. Let me know if you try this, if you go watch her video. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to say that. It's literally about 6 in the morning. I'm starving. I'm probably gonna make some breakfast and try to go back to sleep, because like I said, I'm off today. And then I'll come and edit this video and get it up for you guys. So I hope you guys have a great Monday. If you're at work, if you're at home, whatever you're doing today, I hope it's productive. It's well for you. It feeds your soul if you're not working or anything like that. And I hope you stay tuned. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, if you made it to the end, girlfriend or boyfriend. And make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you can stick around through the rest of VLOGMAS. Okay? Thank y'all so much. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.